Hi guys, Bor here. In today's Soulmask guide, I will be talking about how to efficiently farm your awareness strength levels. So there are three main methods here. First one is gonna be mining. Then after we reach higher level, we can start farming reinforcement in barbarian villages. And then there is of course AFK farming by crafting. In terms of the efficiency of those, mining is very close to the Tribesman farming, while crafting you don't have to do much, except of course gather resources before you start the crafting. But that will net you 7 to 8 times less XP than just actively farming it. Alright, so let's go to the details. So when you start early, the best way will be looking for body of water and farming clay. You will gain your levels very fast there, and then as you progress, we'll be mining tin and copper ore, and then the next higher tier is sulphur and phosphate ore. Now when it comes to the difference between copper and sulphur farming, it will be around 2.5k per 5 minutes of mining. Now the reason why I'm using this by 5 minutes is because most of the time you're gonna go to small, maybe medium pit there, and you will be able to farm from 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, it actually adds up, and over the hour it grows to 31k, which is not too shabby. So going for the higher tier resource you can mine is the best strategy you can do at the given progression time. The only drawback for mining is you will have to run from one pit to another, which may take some extra time, and in the end dropping your hourly XP gains quite a bit. So here is where the second method of fast awareness strength XP farming comes into the equation. Now, once you reach the bronze gear, you can go back to the rainforest, to the Flint tribe barbarian village, and start going mayhem on all the barbarians out there. So basically the strat is, we go to the front entrance and kill the front guards. Then we wait for the dude inside that is responsible for the bonfire to lead it. That will call support / reinforcement for the tribe that will spawn outside the entrance. Now all you have to do from this point is just kill one of the waves that spawn on the one side of the road, and then move to the second side of the road, and after that they will spawn again over and over until the point where it will be impossible to deal with them with your current gear. Those enemies will start gaining levels with each wave. At one point I was even fighting the chieftain there. One tip I have for this one is definitely come with the Tribesman that you deployed, and make sure you also gave him bronze gear. He should have no problem surviving here even if surrounded. In terms of XP, when we compare this method to just mining resources, we are gaining average of 11k XP per 5 minutes. So a little less than when it comes to mining, but you don't have to actually move on the map at all, and you will have constant action coming your way. So in the end, in my opinion, this is more efficient way of gaining the awareness strength, but I know this may not be for everybody, so pick your poison. Now, when it comes to the AFK awareness strength farming, there are a few options you can use. Basically, anything you craft on the character you control will contribute to that. Now, early game, when you unlock the charcoal, XP you're getting from this crafting is actually okay. It should help you a bit with progression. But when you go to the high levels, getting 800, 900 XP per 5 minutes, it is actually nothing compared to the other methods of gaining the awareness XP. The only advantage of this method is that you actually use just very basic resources like sticks and logs, and that's about it. Now, the absolute best way to get XP by AFK farming is creating wooden gates and wooden gate frames. Both of them will net you twice XP as the charcoal is. That will be 1.8k per 5 minutes. So as you can see, it's still around 6 times less than mining sulfur, but if you prepare in advance and you have a lot of premium wooden logs, then that's the easy XP gain. Now, from other things you maybe should focus on while AFK crafting is actually making all the ingots yourself. It takes a lot of time, but the XP per hour, it's higher than charcoal, but not by much. We're talking up here about like 1.1k per 5 minutes. Another option there, just using the basic resources, is gonna be making stone bricks. Those bad boys are actually gonna yield you 1.4k XP per 5 minutes, which is pretty decent. And again, we're using just the basic resources here. Now, another option that requires a bit more advanced items that gives you the same amount of XP as stone brick is gonna be making wooden elements here. But as I said, you're gonna be limited either by ropes or desks, so it's your call if you actually want to go this route. Now, just to mention here, other resources that just give you the most XP per hour by doing this method, that's gonna be the salt refining, acidic fluid making, beet drawing syrup, and then cotton rope. You can make also fine cotton, but it costs more yarn, so it's not really that effective in terms of the resources you're using. And just to show it here, it's something you're definitely not gonna do as AFK farming. It's actually making bone gear and then bronze gear, which actually gives you much more XP. And yeah, that's basically all in this one. I hope the information provided here gonna be very useful for you. And thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.